Hey guys, so I promised you all after, becoming a US citizen, I would tear the government a new one. Um, well, consider this video the beginning of me tearing uh the government a new one. And I want to talk about how the US government keeps um disabled people poor and dependent on others. Um so yeah, I mean, I've mentioned briefly that before that I can't, as a disabled man, um receiving Medicaid benefits, um which covers my healthcare costs that I literally need to live, my at-home healthcare costs. So like the person that takes care of me, that gets me up, which is currently my mother, but that's only because of the labor shortage. It wouldn't normally be that way, but it's been that way for the last 2 years because of the labor shortage. But yeah, also all the other stuff, my chair, my leg braces, um and yeah, because of that, I can't earn more than around $18,000. It's probably gonna be lower once I get like SSI before like that and stuff. And I don't know, people have such a misconception about SSI and stuff. They think that you can get that as a resident. You can't. You have to be a citizen for that. They think that undocumented people can get that. They can't, bro. I'll talk about that in another video because, like I said, I have personal experience with that. Um, but yeah, guys. No one. Let's get it straight here. Literally, no one in this day and age, especially with inflation, can live on $18,000. That's just not a thing. No matter how hard you wanna make that dollar stretch, you can't live. That's literally, for the United States, that's poverty level. I mentioned this on the podcast too, but um yeah, man. Yeah, and honestly, like I said, bros, I'm not even opposed to caps necessarily, but it should genuinely be around $80 to $100,000 instead of $18,000, my man. Oh my gosh. I mean, ideally, you guys know I want universal health care. Um, like a lot of other young people, right? Just like every other developed nation made it work. Tax the rich, um, and tax the corporation brothers. I mean, maybe not tax the corporations, but definitely tax the rich because, I mean, and I'll make another video about that too. The Nordic countries that are so praised, even though they have some of the highest income and personal taxes, they have some of the lowest business taxes. Anyway, but yeah, I have to call out conservatives on this one because despite saying that they care about us and they're pro our lives, right? And that they care about disabled people, they still continually vote for more restrictions concerning these things, for lowering the caps, for putting even more restrictions, more work requirements, even though we may not be able to do the type of work that they want. Um, and keep in mind, right, I'm in a master's program. I've paid that through some help from FAFSA, which FAFSA is one of the few things that you can get. I think in some special cases, I think it depends by state, but you can even get that undocumented. But anyway, I got that when I was already a resident, okay? But also scholarships. I've paid my way through most of undergrad and the entirety of my master's degree. I'm paying my master's degree not even through FAFSA. I'm paying it with a grant from my school and a scholarship from my state senator's office. Guys, the only thing that I'm have being helped with is books, but yet these conservatives, they don't care about us, because if they cared about us, they would actually vote to raise or remove these caps and give us health care, brothers and sisters. But they don't, and I'm not saying the Democrats and what passes for quote unquote liberal and progressive here in the United States are any different. They're not, but at least they're not gung ho about, oh, we care about life, we care about the disabled. Bro, that's BS. Because they don't vote for those programs. And again, neither do Democrats, but they deserve to be conservatives deserve to be criticized more about this, because again, they're the ones banging on and on about it, and they're the ones that created the harmful stereotype of like the welfare queen and stuff like that. Reagan and his ilk did that. Liberals didn't do that, although I know Clinton later appropriated that. Anyway, yeah, guys, the U.S. government does not care about disabled people, and it goes all the way back to the 1920s, where you know, they're doing everything possible they can to not have to deal with us, to make us seem like we're burdens, but we know we're not burdens, and we know we're gonna fight. So fight, guys. Fight to remove these caps. Fight so that people can have health care and that disabled people can work and be independent. Because as I said before, that affects every other thing. Okay, and I'll leave some resources in the description about ugly laws, which were laws in the United States that prevented disabled people from even being able to be seen in public. They made it a criminal offense to be disabled. They literally illegalized our existence, brothers and sisters. So yeah, what can I say? The U.S. government doesn't care about disabled people. Joe Biden does not care about disabled people. Donald Trump didn't care about disabled people. Barack Obama didn't care about disabled people. George Bush didn't care about disabled people. Bye.